was thinking about just growing out a mullet and going for it. Anyways, I got this phone call this one time and I didn't recognize the area code. Some of you have heard this story, so just bear with me. But I got this phone call and I looked at the area code, I didn't recognize it, but I took a chance and I hit talk and I'm like, hello, and this guy's like, hey, is this Tyrone Wells? And I said, yeah, this is Tyrone Wells. And they're like, and I'm like, who's this? And he goes, well, my name's Eric. And I said, hi Eric, how you doing? And Eric said, hey, I'm calling you from Utah. And I was like, hi Eric from Utah, how's it going? And I was like, hey, check it out. And he said, I'm calling you because you have this song, and it's like me and my girlfriend, it's our song. And I was like, thank you for calling me from Utah to tell me that. That's nice. And he goes, the real reason I'm calling beyond that is because I thought it'd be so cool, man, if you could play at mine. And I thought he was going to say weddings. Like I said, I played at a lot of weddings, but he didn't. He goes, I thought it'd be really cool if you could play at my proposal. And I was like, wait, what did you say? He goes, I thought it'd be cool if you could play my proposal. And I was like, I've never done that before. What exactly do you want me to do? And he goes, I just thought it'd be so cool if when I went down on my knee, if you like appeared. I started playing. And I laughed as well. I'm like, really? And he said, yes. And so we talked a while longer, and finally I decided, like, this is too weird and cool to pass up. I'm in, let's do this thing. So he flies in from Utah. We stayed this whole thing. You guys know the Balboa Beach, the pier that goes out from there. There's the Ruby's restaurant at the end of the pier, and that's where we staged the whole thing. So Eric is like, okay, I'm going to fly in from Utah. Meet you at the pier, looking for a dude in a suit. And I'm like, cool, looking for a guy with a guitar. He's like, cool. So we met each other, and on the pier, he's like, Tyrone, this is what you're going to do, okay? He's like, go hide in the Ruby's. I'm like, okay. So I go hide in the Ruby's, I'm looking out the window, and we talk about my cue and everything, and then he goes and takes his place to the end of the pier, and his girlfriend, her name's Deborah, and her parents are in on the whole thing, so they know what's going on. So she thinks that she's going to a musical in the area, or a play or something. So she's all decked out, she's dressed real nice, and they get there and they're like, hey, we're early for the show, so let's just take a stroll down the pier, it's a beautiful night tonight. And she's clueless, like, yeah. So they start walking down the pier, and I'm in the Ruby's restaurant window, looking out the window, and I remember I saw Deborah and her parents walking down the pier, my hands got all sweaty, and I'm like, this is the weirdest gig I've ever played. Starting to get a little nervous, and so then the next thing you know is Eric sees Deborah, but she doesn't see him, and you can almost see like Eric's heart beating out of his chest as he's watching her walk toward him, and then she sees him, and it's all like slow motion, they're coming toward each other, and I'm hearing music in my head, and he goes down on his knee, and he's holding her hand, and he's saying stuff, and I'm watching from the Ruby's restaurant, and it looks like maybe they're crying or something, and I'm watching like, this is awesome. So cool to be a part of this moment. And I was really transfixed in the Ruby's restaurant. I'm like, this is so cool. Wow. And then it dawned on me, right? Some time went by, and I'm like, wait a second. I have to appear. So I throw open the door, and I didn't want to miss my moment. I felt like I was late already, so I kind of sprinted towards them. They were a little ways off. And so I'm running as fast as I can. And I think from Deborah's perspective, it was very overwhelming. Because first it's like, why is Eric in the tux at the end of this pier from Utah? And then I noticed it was like, why is that tall, skinny bald guy sprinting at me with a guitar? And I ran right up next to him, and I tried to be calm and collected, and I started playing the song, and it was their song, so that was cool. She kind of mellowed out. But then the worst part about the story is that she said no. That's actually not true at all. She said yes. But it did cross my mind while I was playing the song. I'm like, wait a second. She could say no, and that would be like so awkward for everybody. And I was so grateful when she said yes. But since that point, I've played at like 3 other proposals. I don't know what's going on. But this song, the next song I'm going to play, has been used for a number of occasions like that. And this song is called Seaweed. beautiful.